Notice that Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, in their books, often leave out things that the other books include. Not that they didn't know about them, but all of these are good authors, and they only included in their Gospels those things, teachings, and miracles and events in the life of Jesus that would advance the purpose of their books. So in order to get a complete picture of these 3 years in Jesus' life, you got to read Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. That's why I don't like movies of Jesus according to the book of Luke or Jesus according to the book of Matthew, because you don't get a full picture of Jesus and his life on earth until you read Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. These books are not biographies. None of these gospel writers intended to write a biography of Jesus, including everything about him. These are gospels, and each one of these gospels had a particular point that the gospel writer wanted to emphasize, and so that's what made him pick and choose things from the life of Jesus. There is a little book you ought to have in your library called The Harmony of the Gospels. Anybody have that book? There's various versions of it. It's very useful. It is a book, and on each page there are parallel sections, and Matthew's stories here, Mark's story here, Luke's story here, John's stories here, so you can compare and contrast them all and get a whole picture of what's happening in the life of Jesus. Have you noticed, as we read tonight, what John didn't include? John didn't include Jesus' prayer in the Garden of Gethsemane, where he sweat drops of blood. What else did he not include? He didn't include Judas kissing Jesus. He knew all those things, and he probably knew you'd read them in the other Gospels, but he was only including things that would get him to the goal of impressing people with this Jesus who is God incarnate, the Messiah, and the Savior of the world.